In the heart of the Varelian expanse, a tense diplomatic gathering was underway aboard the Zyxari Concorde, a neutral flagship orbiting the gas giant Myros IV. Representatives of 16 advanced alien civilizations had gathered to address the growing threat of piracy along the trade routes, a threat none of them could fully suppress. High Chancellor Girex of the Thalkor Alliance sat at the head of the great obsidian table, his mandibles twitching in irritation. "We are wasting time," he growled in a guttural voice, glancing around the chamber. "These Terran humans should not even be present in this discussion. They are a new species, barely spacefaring." Murmurs of agreement rippled through the chamber. The humans, or Terrans, as they insisted on calling themselves, had only entered galactic politics a decade ago. To the elder races, they were an upstart anomaly, a species born in chaos and forged in war. But then, the chamber lights dimmed. A low vibration resonated through the structure of the massive station. It wasn't a malfunction, it was a sensor alarm. Something massive had entered orbit. Girex turned to his adjutant. "Report." The young Thalkor officer's frills fluttered nervously. "A vessel. Unknown classification. Not Icaron. Not Drexian. Not Thalkor. We are attempting identification." Suddenly, the chamber's holographic projector flickered to life. A silhouette formed, massive, angular, and jet black. The ship's profile was brutal in design, with thick armor plating and massive turret emplacements that bristled with weaponry. "Contact established," a calm female voice spoke. It was Terran. "This is T.S.E.E.S. Vengeance, Terran Navy. We have arrived per request for support. Do not be alarmed. We are here to assist." Gasps filled the chamber. The Vengeance was over 3.2 kilometers in length, dwarfing even the largest Icaran dreadnoughts. Energy readings indicated that its shields were powered by a quantum singularity reactor, a technology the Council had only theorized. What is that thing?" whispered a Drexian admiral. "An abomination," hissed Girex. "No species builds warships that large. It's madness." But the data didn't lie. The Vengeance was real. It had materialized out of a self-contained slipstream, not a warp tunnel, not a gate. It had carved a path through folded space-time entirely on its own. Aboard the alien ship, High Captain Ayla Thorne of the Vengeance stood with arms behind her back, looking out from the command deck's forward viewport. "Status report?" she asked. Galactic representatives scanned us upon arrival, but ceased when they realized we were scanning them back. "Harder," her tactical officer replied with a grin. "No hostile moves. Shock factor achieved." "Good," Ayla said. "Let's introduce ourselves." Back on the Zyxari Concorde, a hologram of Captain Thorne shimmered to life in the chamber. She was calm, composed, clad in dark naval attire, with the Terran insignia glowing on her shoulder. "I'm here on behalf of the Terran Federation," she began. "We received word of uncontrolled piracy in this sector. Our systems indicate that these pirates have Thalkor-made weapons, Drexian cloaking fields, and Icaran navigation drives." "Strange, isn't it?" Several representatives shifted uncomfortably. "We're not here to ask questions. We're here to solve problems," she continued, her voice cold and clinical. "The Vengeance will begin patrols along the affected routes. Any vessel broadcasting pirate signatures will be disabled permanently. We do not offer warnings. We do not negotiate with raiders." Girex stood abruptly. "You have no jurisdiction." "You had 10 years, Captain Thorne interrupted, her tone flat. 10 years to handle this. You didn't. Now we will." Girex fumed, but sat down, realizing the room had gone quiet not with fear, but awe. These humans, they had built a monster of a ship and sent only one. Not a fleet, not a formation, just one warship confident it was enough. And it was. In the following weeks, reports flooded in. Entire pirate flotillas vanished without a trace. Salvage crews found only twisted wreckage and radiation trails where the Vengeance had passed. Smuggling operations dried up. Black market hubs were incinerated from orbit with surgical precision. Terran efficiency was terrifying. On one occasion, a rogue mercenary fleet attempted to test the warship's limits. 17 ships armed with plasma lances and gravitic mines. They were gone in under 6 minutes. The Federation never sent a second ship. They never had to. The Vengeance became a myth, a warning, a ghost that hunted the shadows of space. In the Galactic Council, whispers turned to grudging respect. "They don't fight like us," one admiral remarked. "They fight to win." No posturing, no ceremony, just ruthless precision. Back on Earth, Captain Thorne received a simple message from High Command. Mission success. Sector pacified. Return when ready. She looked one last time at the stars of the Varelian expanse, then turned to her crew. "Helm, set course for Sol. Let the aliens wonder what else we're hiding." As the Vengeance slipped silently into its private fold in space, the elder species of the galaxy were left with a simple, chilling truth. The Terrans had arrived, and they were nothing like anyone expected.